Timestamp September 15th, 2025. Yeah, 9:15:25. About 3 o'clock p.m. Sorry about that abrupt ending a minute ago. My last video, I ended it rather abruptly because the facility where my dad was at was calling, and I take those calls. He's still walking around with his bags with him, ready for the police to come bust him out or a chopper to arrive on the roof. Vietnam vet, I'm guessing, maybe. I don't know. I've seen Miss Saigon, I know. Actually, I have a buddy that was in a production of that down here. I did not get to see it. I wanted to, but I didn't get out. It was actually my boyfriend in Rent. Found one of my other Doctor Who buckets. I've got 3 or 4, and I know in the attic at George I've got like a larger tote. A lot of those are mint in package, because remember, ran a shop for 9 years. A lot of those are mint in package. I'm going to look at them once we've got everything under one roof and figure out what I'm going to pull out to play with. Because I'm not really going to be collecting to collect anymore. I'm going to be collecting to play. And what I'm going to sell. But trying to get it all in one place so that I can figure out what I have, and it'll store easier. They stack really well. Okay, got some Colin Baker action in his never complain to the costume department that you don't like your outfit costume. True story. If you haven't watched Doctor Who, this is the 6th Doctor. And yes, his outfit is fabulous and crazy and eclectic as hell. And I guess, according to Doctor Who rumor, when he arrived on the scene and was going to be the 6th Doctor, he started making a lot of requests to the costume department, and the production team went, okay, alright, yeah, we're going to take that under advisement. This is what you get. This is what you get. The most absurd costume ever. Play nice. Play nice. Or this. It's ridiculous. They gave him a couple of more, like, not as eclectic costumes here and there, but for the most part, that. Don't be Ken. Unless your name is Ken, and then don't be the pop culture stereotype of Ken. Which, again, ironically, I had a cashier work for me at the Dollar Tree for a year plus named Karen. One of the sweetest creatures on planet Earth. Absolutely. And I mean that. That's not, I know, sarcasm, Marcus, sarcasm. Nope. Karen, sweetheart. Would give a stranger a blood transfusion. I mean, got some dialect action. Gotta have some dialects. Right? See, I know I've got several dialects, so this isn't all of them. Timothy Dalton as a Time Lord. True story. Astrid. If you know, you know. Loved her. There's my girl. Yeah. We love the 17. Damn right. We got here. Yates. Yates. Yeah, I picked up one of the unit 3-packs a while back because had to have that. Got my Captain Mike Yates. And I do have that Missy. Need to compare. She has a hat. Does she have a hat? No hat. Oh, okay, different outfit. See, this was bugging me. Because I knew I had a Missy and a purple outfit. And I'm like, do I already have this? I don't know. She's got a little Mary Poppins hat action going on there. I'll pull her out. I pulled the other one out the other day. Put you down for a moment. I don't know, because it was, again, the no hat one was a speed pack from China. So I don't know if that figure originally came with props or not. Probably came with an umbrella or parasol. Because I want to see that's kind of a standard prop with her. This is the other one that I've got going on. Just a spoonful of hemlock mixing. Again, if you know, you know. Diabolical. So good. She's got her parasol action going on. And I think that's actually one of the typical master toys on the end of that. Because if you know him, he's got that matter reduction thing, which is part of her heartlessness. Brutal way that he takes out people that make him angry. It's like a matter compression doodad, and it basically shrinks you down to like action figure size, painfully and with great speed. It kills you, you know. Yeah, to where you're just like a limp doll of what you were. So there, if you don't know, now you do. There have been a few episodes where you could tell where the master had been because there were like dead little people. And she comes with something else. It looks like a comlink or something. Comlink, detonator switch, who knows? Because master/mistress, typically the villain. But again, she's so good at being bad. This actress is just... I'd look it up on the internet real quick, but... So, I don't have that Missy. And now I know. And now I do. Okay, good. I thought I had a Peter Davison. Gotta have a Fifth Doctor. Yes. Love him. Benton. The Unit 3-pack came with Mr. Yates. But it came with those. I kept this for reference because, quite frankly, the mold for Yates and Benton, facially, it's real similar. And you can kind of tell Yates is a little bit thinner or whatnot, but at a glance I want to be able to have a reference. Commander's store, I wrote on the bags to make sure I'd know who they were. Got some evil potato head action going on over here. Centaurans. Got a Scarecrow, a little nightmare fuel for my wife right there. Yeah, this definitely isn't all of them. Cyberman. That might actually be a Cyberman commander. Not sure. But again, ran a shop. I've got a few. And some Cybermats. Which is not where you go to clean your Cybermen. Just make you aware. You would think, right? My Cyberman is dirty. Take him to the Cybermat. You need quarters, though. That's what it always makes me think of. They do rust. You gotta be careful. Get them in the dryer right away. But yeah, going through my buckets. I got a bunch of Star Wars, and I got 2 giant Ziplocs of mixed lot Star Wars stuff that I had picked up on eBay that I need to individually bag. I individually bag my figures to keep them from getting banged up a little bit, and it also keeps any gear accessories with them. You can just use basic Ziplocs, whatnot. I recommend ones that actually do have a zip and not like the fold ones, because in hard storage the fold ones never seem to cooperate. And I don't like throwing tape on anything, because then the tape gets on the figures and pulls paint off. I've seen people do that, and it's like, well, big old chunks of paint missing. It's like, yeah, well, you put an adhesive on there, that happens. That was avoidable. Yaho. So I'm going to do my buckets real quick with my Star Wars. Yeah, and I've got like 3 or 4 different K9s, and I know I've got a half a dozen Dialects. This is not all of them. And I don't know if they're still at George. I may still have a bucket or 2 here, the like coffee, whatnot. I may have a couple here still. And they may be in boxes that are prepped to come here. Bright side, though, putting them in the clear plastic totes. Now there is an actual, like, final destination. Not final destination, that's different. But a final destination, a dissemination point where Doctor Who stuff, it's going to go in this one. When this one fills up, start another one, because it's going to, yeah, that's going to fill up. If nothing else, the Dialects are chunky. Because it's already half full. Or half empty, but I'm more half full. Grab the Star Wars one. Behold my coffee can tower of Star Wars. Nothing? Okay, I got you. Get that out of my way. Hey! Damn it, gravity. Said it before, I'll say it again. If Isaac Newton hadn't discovered what he discovered, that wouldn't have happened. See, I've gotten a couple of lots off of eBay over the past 2 years, 3 years, 6 years, whatever. I got a whole lot of 2-1Bs, the newer mold. It's the medical droid. Most prominently seen in Empire Strikes Back, after Luke is rescued on Hoth. The droid that's kind of effectuating his repair in the back 2 tank, I guess. Biker Scout. A headless Stormtrooper? Or is that a clone? I think it's a Stormtrooper. I've actually got a bigger bag over there of parts, so I'm going to put him in there because I can kind of do my own build-a-figure thing. It's got to be for like a 6-inch or whatnot. So, the Jango Fett backpack? The jetpack? I think it's Jango, because it's the whole, like, predominantly blue thing going on. I didn't know. Is that another? Yes, that's another headless. Oh, he has a head. Oh, he has a head. That's reassuring. But I separated it because it's incredibly dirty. I need to clean that. But we'll deal with that at a later time. He's at least complete. Oh, speaking of Jango. Looks like they did like a magnetic thing, so that this is just disturbing to me. but it's like a magnet. I don't have the head, but it's so that the head can be removed very easily. If you know, you know. He had a bad day. Rebel action going on there. It's the torture droid from Jabba's palace. It's like D9D or something like that. I forget. Palpatine. Oh, okay. Little Imaginext-sized Boba Fett. Because I got a few of those things going on. Some accessories. There's just tons in here. Imperial officer. Grogu in his little pram. One of the better looking Endor Leias. It's all very exciting, I know. You're like, wow, this is gripping stuff. Just doing my chores, trying to make some order. Bosk, how you doing, buddy? Some more gear. We had sent away for a bunch of the Hoth sendaways back in 1979 or whatnot. I've actually sold some pieces from that online because I had some exclusive stuff, like a backpack you could put Yoda in that would fit on Luke's back. Some regular backpacks. Not the Dora the Explorer type, I realized when I said it that night. I also don't have the map. It's the map. It's the... When was I raising my kids? A bag full of guns. But yeah, it came with gas masks from like the This Is a Bad Place to Park Millennium Falcon part of Empire Strikes Back. It was a bad place to park. I mean, it was a good place to park because you could do repairs, but... Palpatine guard. Old man Luke. Mixed feelings on that. Because he looked good, but I don't really agree with the character arc for Luke in 7 through 9. The idea of him going bad, not really going bad, but after doing all he did for his dad, like attempting to kill his nephew. Let's be honest, Luke's pretty patient. I don't know that I don't know. That reaction seems a little extreme. Got a bunch of stormtroopers, because of course I do. And I love the astromechs. I've tried to start getting some of those guys. R4-M9. Got quite a few in the cabinet over there. But yeah, this is primarily some Hoth and a lot of Imperials. A bunch of droids. Just gotta have my robots. For you, R4-G9. And a white and gold action going on there. A little bit of red, looks like. They're just cool. Yeah, 7 through 9, I'm not necessarily a big fan. I'm not a fan of what they did. No, I'm not. It's true. But I really don't know how they see anything in those helmets. I think Mel Brooks really got that one pretty right. But yeah, just A lot of stormtroopers. A lot of Imperials. It was a gripping video. But they should be out to do the internet ting tomorrow morning. I don't know who you are. Cool, but I don't know who you are. That's why Al Gore invented Google Lens. What a neat app. I love her on Mandalorian. Do not like her politics, because in my opinion she got duped. As did many, but she could break me with her pinky. But number one, really cool performer, really great character, and I admit it, I think she's a hottie. I know they probably don't use that word anymore. I'm 54, I still use that word. Send in the clones. Yeah. Got a big old batch of, and I'm certain they are speed packy knockoffs. But I picked up one of those like 100 lightsabers for $10 kind of things on eBay a while back. So they never include purple. Sadness, but there's always green, blue, red, and sometimes I've gotten some orange or yellow ones too. Yeah, there's some yellow there, which makes me happy. But perfect world, I'm probably going to have my troop transporter set up with like kind of a scene going on around it, whatnot. But I won't need all, 500 Imperials in that particular scene. It's overkill. And that's a big shelf that I'd need. I'm not planning on investing that much real estate. Han and Chewie, another Imperial. I got it. One of my favorite figures as a kid. It's the Han Solo Bespin. I love that Han Solo look. And it looks like I put a whole bunch of guns and stuff in the bag with him. Hey down there. Can you give me a hand with this? More droids. Was that the Death Squad, Death Star droid? Ichuta. One of the 500 different R2-D2s they've manufactured over the years. Imperial officer. Stormtrooper. I've got so many different makes and models of the Stormtroopers too. Yeah. The man. God love Yoda. Another Stormtrooper. That's the Peter Panda dance. Yeah, I've got probably another 2 or 3 buckets like this of Star Wars somewhere. Plus all the other. I'm going to guess I'm probably going to need maybe 4 or 5 latch tops for just the figures. Probably. Star Wars. I'm not even talking about Star Trek, Doctor Who, whatnot. I got a few. There's going to be a few. That's alright. But I need to get it all in one place so I can sort it better. And our lives have been so cluttered over the past, honestly, even since we got the shop started, much less when we closed it. We've always had stuff we wanted to go through. And now we're going to be doing all that. Selling what we don't want. Getting organized what we do want. Streamlining, as we call it. Yep. It's all part of that one brick. I'm going to get to it. I got to make some lunch. I gotta pull dishes, do dishes. I gotta switch over laundry. I'm gonna start staining one of the stool tops. Oh yes, oh yes. Well, I gotta strip it first because I got my stripper. My stripper was waiting for me at the door. I do have ones. Big old stack of them because I'm ready for the garage sales, but it's not, it's just, okay. The things I find amusing. Alright. Probably check in later, maybe show progress on the stool. Yeah. Make it a great day.